Okay, so this is a question for Caleb. I went through and answered the whole question, but didn't realize that I wasn't recording, so I'm just going to run through everything that I went through here that is on the whiteboard. So you gave us two equations that we have to multiply together. For f of x, we have 2x plus 6, and for our second function, g of x, we have negative 5x minus 9. And so to multiply two functions together, we're just going to multiply them as they're given to us. And I've written that down here in this fourth line. So in parentheses, we have 2x plus 6 times negative 5x minus 9. And we multiply through for each of the terms. So you can see the blue lines that I have drawn here. So we're going to multiply 2x by negative 5x, and then 2x times negative 9. Then again, we're going to go through each term, and we're going to multiply 6 by negative 5x and 6 times negative 9. And then once we do all four of those multiplications, our final answer is just all of those added up together. So when we do that, 2x times negative 5x, that gives us 10x squared, negative 10x squared. 2x times negative 9 is negative 18x, so we have minus 18x here. 6 times negative 5x is negative 30x, and then 6 times negative 9 is negative 54. So hopefully that makes sense for the very first, what we call the quadratic term with the x squared in there. 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. X times x is x squared. So that's all you need to do for that one. And that's technically your final answer. But of course, to get it the way that your teachers will probably like it, you want to add up all of the like terms. And so that's this little green swirl that I have down here. For this particular grouping of functions, we just have two common x terms, the linear terms, as we would call them. And so you would add those up to make them all unified. So negative 18, negative 30, add those together, you get negative 48, which is our final answer down at the bottom. That gives us negative 10x squared minus 48x minus 45. And I attempted to draw what it looked like here just on the right, but I just noticed that we have our nice little equation, a little graphing calculator here. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and take the opportunity to just type it out here. So we have negative 10x minus 48x minus 54, plot, and hopefully this shows up so that way you can see it. So you can see it's upside down, and I'll go ahead and just erase this one because I actually didn't shift it quite right. So don't even worry about that. Let's put it up here on the whiteboard so we can see it a little bit better. So it shifted a little bit to the left and up 50, or it's shifted up about 54, and it's flipped upside down because of this negative 10 in front of the quadratic term, the x squared term. So since this is, I believe, a financial accounting question, yep. If you want to think of this in terms of economics and finance, you can imagine, say, if this is a plot of expenditures for a business, just as a random example, then by the time the graph actually hits the x-axis, which would be more like down here if you want to draw it a little bit cleaner here. Maybe look more like this. Sorry, it's not perfectly clean, but it'll cross the x-axis at some point. You could say this be like at time 0. And so if this is your function, you're not looking at very good outcome for your business because you're just, if this is income, revenue, you're just losing money over the course of time. But that's all you have to do to multiply functions. You just take them as they're given and then multiply them as you would normally. Just be careful to make sure you multiply all of the terms through. So don't forget it's 4 total multiplications in this example. So hopefully that helped. And if you have any other questions, go ahead and leave a comment below. Good luck.